Okay, so rockflesh.com once again from Damnation, the Night of Salvation. Yes. I mean, did you ever think you'd be part of a band that was involved in salvation?
Did I ever think? I maybe hoped. I don't know. I'll actually realise I'd fucking do it. So yeah, it's just cool as fuck.
Cool.
Jim
from Mastiff, who've already played their set tonight. Absolutely stonking set, absolutely storming, brilliant stuff. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, thoroughly. Yeah, it was cool as fuck. Yeah, the song was cool. Everybody seems to get into it, and to say at 5:30, everybody's into it. It was
exactly. Yeah. And it leaves you time afterwards to just you know, crash in the gym.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of a workout.
Yeah, do a little few push-ups and shit.
You know, that's what you expect when you're at a gig. What more could you ask for?
Yeah, it's very rock and roll.
What could you ask for? It's brilliant. So, let's talk for those guys who don't really know what like Mastiff are like. How would you describe yourselves? I know how I describe you, but
well, you see, we don't describe ourselves so much. We're like we reckon we're probably. Yeah, we're probably black and hardcore, probably.
Yeah, I like that.
If you've got a view on it,
I don't know, like fast tempo, grinding, sludge hardcore.
Yeah, with a bit of aggro.
Hyphened.
With a bit aggro in it.
Bit of aggro. We're aggro. You describe yourself as the growler of the band.
Yeah.
Is it the growler of the band? I think you're doing yourself disservice. It's just full on guttural vocals.
It's because well, obviously we've been away for a week on tour. And it gets lower and lower, and it gets higher and higher, but the mid-range just disappears. So yeah, it's cool.
You become a man of vocal extremes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'm no you know, Lorna Shore boy, but
you know, Will Ramos Mark II.
No.
Or maybe you know, original OG.
Possibly, yeah. Probably a lot older than Will Ramos. Yeah.
Not quite got the same curly hair. I mean,
Did in the day. Did in the day.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So, have you guys been busy with lots of live shows and stuff?
Yeah, like I say, we toured last week. We did a UK tour. It was spectacular.
Yeah.
People turned out, seemed to enjoy what we were doing. So you know, quite a few cities that we hadn't played before, and we sold it out. So yeah, it was cool. And now it's pretty much head to the stone and start writing and recording and new album.
Yeah. So the cycle.
Yeah.
So I always ask this of the bands. You've got your three aspects: the writing, the recording, the performing live. What is your rank order of enjoyment of those?
Personally, probably playing live, recording, and then writing, because writing is fucking. Because I'm like, I don't want to be like throwaway shit, you know. A lot of people just write crap, and I want my lyrics to actually mean something, and at the moment I'm struggling for anything other than political views, and we're not a political band.
No, but it's a very political time. I think everyone is kind of like feeling that kind of thing.
So yeah, that's sort of where we're leaning at the moment. Old stuff was very, very personal.
Yeah.
And I think I've sort of probably cleared the closet out now with that shit.
Right.
So, we're moving on to that. So that's
exactly.
Yeah, but
I think like kind of it's fair to say that you guys often you're a very serious band on stage, but you're very tongue-in-cheek as well. Yeah. Even like knowing looks at each other on stage, but also, I mean, your kind of famous quote, I'll call it famous quote, what the miserable music from a miserable town.
Yeah, miserable band from a miserable city.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are, because
you got Spiders, the White Rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, I played a gig at the White Rooms with a pillar right in front of you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's another conversation.
Oh my word, yes.
Wow. That is another conversation. So like Hull's good, and we played Hull last week, and it was fucking amazing.
Yep.
And there was people out, and people seemed to like throw themselves into the scene and throw themselves into the music, and it was just like what it used to be, and it's blinding. And when it hits hard, it hits hard. But like, when it shits, as anywhere, it's shit.
Really hits hard. Yeah. So you said you're gonna be like nose to the grindstone writing, that kind of thing. How do you go about piecing together new songs? Is there a kind of way, almost like a kind of formula that one person starts with one thing and then another?
I would suggest we probably, the music is always written first.
Yeah.
And then I fill in the blanks with the lyrics. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, but this time we were a bit more on it, or more professional, I think.
Yep.
We're considering ourselves, like I said, with lyrics at least, and we're considering ourselves with, you know, just not throwing every riff we have into the first song, and we're writing, you know, hopefully we're writing a better, concise album.
Yeah.
It may be, I'm not saying it is, but it might be a lot faster.
Ooh.
But it might be a lot slower as well. So
you're feeling the itch with regards to the kind of like hardcore itch, rather than the sludge itch.
More.
The sludge itch. No, it doesn't sound very nice, but you know. I mean.
No, I think we're moving away from the sludge itch. I think we are going more black metal, death metal, probably death metal more.
Yep.
Yeah, I think, we're just faster edge, more black and hardcore. Yeah, we're trying to get away from what we were, or what we seem to be perceived as still, like not a stoner band, because we're never considered that, but we're more like a sludge band, and I think now we're not particularly that much.
No. So it's that kind of futuristic feel, because I mean, cyberpunk.
Oh,
we need to talk about that.
That's a good lead-in.
Yay! You know, sometimes I do come up with them. So for those in the know, cyberpunk even 2077, there is a radio station on that, isn't there? Ritual FM, and there is a song on it by this very band, Acid Breather. And I liked your press release when you were finally able to tell everyone it was happening, where you were kind of like apologising for anyone who was going to play the game and suddenly just by accident chanced upon it being pretty damn brutal. But I mean, how did that come about and everything?
I could bullshit.
Are you allowed to say?
No, I could bullshit you. And am I allowed to say? Yes, I am allowed to say, because we still have no fucking idea.
Oh, right.
Absolutely no idea. We got an email. They came to us.
You wrote it specially for the game, didn't you? Did you?
No.
No?
Sir.
Oh, right.
We'd done 3 tracks, and we were going to release probably an EP. And then Cyberpunk came along and said, have you got anything I haven't released, because it has to be exclusive?
Yep.
And we went, well, we've got this little 2.5 minute ditty and back and forwards, and then they said, yeah, great.
FM,
So that's where that came from. That was how that happened.
Wow.
It was absolute stumbled across.
That's brilliant, though.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, because like, I mean, the other bands on the radio station in the game, as it were, it's like people like The Refused, Converge, all those kind of guys. Yeah. But you're not down in the game as Mastiff, are you? Because it's
nobody is. Everyone's got pseudonyms.
It's a time jump, isn't it? Kind of thing. It's like everything kind of pre-80s gets its real name, and then everything else is kind of futuristic. So what's the name of your band in it? Is it?
Oh no!
Oh my word!
It's.
Is it something like something Scourge?
Oh yeah, that's it. Forlorn Scourge.
Forlorn Scourge.
Yeah, that's it. You know better than me.
There you go. See, I did know really.
But like, if you want, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you want, you can find it on YouTube. It's out there.
There you go.
And then also, obviously, it came out on the Netflix show as well.
Yes.
So we were all sat there. We didn't know it would come out. Someone said, "Have you seen this Edge Runners thing?" And we were like, "No." So checked out the trailer, and the trailer's got our track on it. We were like, "What the fuck?" So then we messaged Edge Runners, Project Red, and they said, "Oh, have we not told you?" "Oh yeah, sorry."
So by the way,
there you go.
Yeah.
And then our Spotify numbers and every other numbers have just gone ridiculous.
Exactly. I remember like kind of like any of the bands that are involved in, say, things like the first Tony Hawk's, that kind of thing. Like it does. It's a massive boost, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy.
It's impressive. So I mean, it's good that you've noticed it, being able to see that kind of thing. Were you allowed to do like merch, like with like Ritual FM merch or anything?
We did a very, very limited run of t-shirts, and there was 50 done, and nobody really bought into it. we did like a bright green shirt.
Which much like the game, you know, it took a while to get the
and I think
problems with the
everyone
game,
got the
and it took
fingers
a while.
bent.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good game now that they fix lots of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's a different
Apparently
endorsement.
So, I've not even fucking played it. I've watched the TV show, but I've not played it. I can't afford the fucking Xboxes and the fucking PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
so.
I know, exactly. But no, I mean, it's brilliant exposure, isn't it? That's the thing. That's always the thing.
Yeah, I think our label were like, wow.
It's like, thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Right, let's have a couple of fun questions.
Okay.
Okay. If Mastiff were a drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, what drink would they be?
We would probably be either absinthe or JD and Coke. Because they're the fun with a party band.
Maybe a bit both.
Yeah,
exactly.
with a party band.
So it depends which track we're talking about, almost.
Yeah.
No?
Like you said earlier, we're like, take ourselves seriously, but we don't. We take the piss.
Exactly.
So we're
tongue-in-cheek.
I
think that's really good, though. I mean, that's what you want, kind of thing. Like, not too serious, not too jokey, somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Mastiff Fest. One-day festival.
Okay.
Who's playing it? You can have anyone. You have different stages. Anyone, past, present, alive, dead, in between.
Okay, if you'd seen our set tonight, we had the backdrop. So we'd have Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
And this isn't a piss take.
No.
Three of us.
She's their biggest fan. Apparently. That's why you had that backdrop.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Taylor. you know, we want to support you next year. Next summer, we'll support you. But yeah, we just, there's three of us who adore her. But then, I'm a new metal kid at heart, so I'd have Limp Bizkit.
Hey,
Limp Bizkit,
excellent.
Korn.
I've been waiting for someone to say that.
Yeah. No, because I'm like people are like a bit. No, fuck that.
It's good fun though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's good fun.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah. And then I can't really speak for the rest of the boys because there's so many influences in this band.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you can see that once again in the music. Like we're just speaking with Ithaca, who have just started, so we'll probably bring this to a close in a second. But very, very diverse band. But I mean, you guys are equally as diverse. But
so we go
circles,
like from all that to like Godflesh, Nine Inch Nails, Metallica. Everyone likes Metallica.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone likes Metallica.
Exactly. So brilliant. Well, as I said, Ithaca are now on stage, blasting away. So we'll draw it to a close. But thanks, Jim, for spending the time with us.
Thank you, sir.
And good luck for the future.
Yes.
Remember us.
We will.
And we'll see you down the front at a gig soon.
Hopefully. See you soon.
So rockflesh.com at Damnation. Thanks very much.
Cheers.